I'm tired of listening
Let's have to reduce the volume here.
to Nganda and his...
He's tired of listening to Nganda. First of all, the name is Nganda, okay? I'm tired of listening to Nganda.
I'm tired of listening to Nganda and his other
You
groups.
have no option. I am elected.
It didn't take a second. You have no option. I am elected.
To speak every day.
I-
So you'll have to listen to me until I am voted out.
But you shouldn't tell lies. Huh? Don't tell lies. Huh?
They have asked you to speak about your export. You are speaking about Uganda. Are you exporting me?
Inject this in my veins. Look at his smug face being slapped. Pa, pa, pa.
To work on the orders of the head of state. And he doesn't know. Tomorrow you're going to be a victim. I was in the same prison cell with Jim Mwezi, Honorable. You will be there yourself.
Is he in order to be in the habit of referring to me when it is not necessary?
Oh, it is not necessary. Is it in order? Why? How do you define this necessity? He's giving an example. He's saying, hey, this law is going to target all of us. Remember, guys, if you think you're safe because you belong to the criminal regime, I was in a prison cell with you. Is it in order to mention me when it is unnecessary?
But then
Yeah, Museveni is right there.
Then one month down the road, I saw him lining people in the State House and they are receiving boxes of money. The work of now Brigadier General in the State House is distribution of money. I think the president, when he goes back to the time Bina Issa was there, he must be angry with himself that actually he has surpassed Bina Issa. State House was never a vote. It was a department under President's office. It now receives money. You have let me tell you, the day President Museveni will do this country a favor and stop promoting himself as a project, all of us will be celebrating, and I think I'll lead the choir to go and sing for him.
You're watching Mordecai Marissa Live political commentary. Please consider subscribing to help grow Uganda's Voices of Struggle ecosystem. Thank you.
I cannot appreciate you enough for using your valuable time to always go on social media, break down things for people.
Ladies and gentlemen, sit back and relax. I'm going to take you to what we call roasting, okay? Semujju is going to roast Rwabwogo, Museveni's son-in-law. And I want you to look at Rwabwogo, and I'm going to play you a few other clips where Semujju was doing exactly that. When it came to him holding Museveni family to account, he's done a perfect job, I'm telling you. Now, I know many of you are going to be like, hey, Mordecai, now you seem to like him, but now you didn't campaign for him. Hello. Allow me to introduce you to something called democracy, okay? Democracy doesn't matter whether you're this good, as long as people be like, okay, I think we appreciate what you've done for us. Let's have another person. And the beauty about democracy, I think I heard it from President George Bush. He said that democracy is self-correcting. That if you really think Semujju should be in parliament, how about you get involved with him and organize for the upcoming election so that he wins back his position? And if George Musisi, who defeated Semujju, doesn't perform, then Semujju will be able to campaign and go back to parliament. Stop clutching your powers and trying to gaslight people who made their choice. They said, we appreciate Ibrahim Ssemujju Nganda, but we want George Musisi. Let people decide. So, okay, that's a side note. But I'm going to take you now to what we call public humiliation. Do you see that face? That is Rwabwogo. He lives in this house of, I am an intellectual. See me. I am an elite. I am connected to Museveni. You can't talk to me anyhow. You have to respect me. I am this smart. Okay.
I'm tired of listening
Let's have to reduce the volume here.
to Nganda and his.
He's tired of listening to Nganda. First of all, the name is Nganda, okay? I'm tired of listening to Nganda.
I'm tired of listening to Nganda and his other
You
groups.
have no option. I am elected.
It didn't take a second. You have no option. I am elected.
Speak every day.
I-
So you'll have to listen to me until I am voted out.
But you shouldn't tell lies. Don't tell lies.
lie.
The
They have asked you to speak about your export. You are speaking about Uganda. Are you exporting me?
he's a,
Inject this in my veins. Look at his smug face being slapped. Pa, pa, pa.
tell us to speak about Nganda. But first
Yeah, let him
get
speak
into
about
it, and then you respond.
Look at.
But first
Yeah,
Rwabwogo.
let him
get
speak
into
about
it, and then you respond.
You call him speak about export. He starts with Uganda. So do you
But-
export me?
Do you export me? Okay. Do you export me? Or speak about me?
So let him speak about his export.
Yeah.
Oh my God. Look at his face. He doesn't know what to do. He's never met his match in bullying.
If he wants me to engage in
He wants to cry.
a debate about us, we can have it maybe at the conclusion of the show.
Okay.
So, Nganda,
Oh, again, he starts with Nganda. The man has just said, don't speak about me. Please, can we discuss substance? Now he goes like Nganda.
you're a very interesting person. So,
I thank God.
I thank God.
so I'm tired of listening.
I love this script. I love it. Oh my God. I love it. I love this script. It's been trending on social media. I think a friend of mine, Mwanga, sent it to me. He's like, Monica, you need to watch this. I had not watched it. I don't know when it was recorded, when they had the show. I think it was Capital FM. Oh my God. Inject this in my veins. But this is not the only time. As we come back to this clip, I want to show you. This is Museveni's son-in-law. Now let's go to a relative of Janet Kataha, none other than Jim Muhwezi. These people have a fragile ego, like a mere mentioning of their name. They take it personal. Listen to what went down here, ladies and gentlemen.
Mr. Speaker, the procedure issue I'm raising in more specific terms. If the Constitution has been overthrown and the judiciary is going to be intimidated to work on the orders of the head of state, and he doesn't know, tomorrow you're going to be a victim. I was in the same prison cell with Jim Muhwezi, Honorable. You will be there yourself.
Is he in order to be in a habit of referring to me when it is not necessary?
Oh, it is not necessary. Is it in order? Why? How do you define this necessity? He's giving an example. He's saying, hey, this law is going to target all of us. Remember, guys, if you think you're safe because you belong to the criminal regime, I was in a prison cell with you. Is it in order to mention me when it is unnecessary?
I never do the same. I have all grounds to talk about him. I can't because I know he's a member of parliament representing the people of that.
But
Tira.
Honorable Minister, what has he said this time?
Good question from Jacob Olanya, the late may his soul rest in peace. Okay.
He has said nothing.
So,
He has, yes, And
you expect me to rule him out of order for saying nothing?
Exactly. Look, I'm not here trying to defend Jacob Olanya. Like I said, may his soul rest in peace. But it was a defender of the Museveni criminal regime, so I got no flowers for him. But have his, like you would say to any other person, may his soul rest in peace. But he's asking, if you say he said nothing, then you want me to do what on his empty talk you said?
My name, he has mentioned my name when there is no point. And my
nobody's allowed to mention my name. Remember, I am Jim Muhwezi. I'm a war veteran and I have a lot of money. Why would you invoke my name here? He has mentioned my name. Imagine kids running to their mother. Mommy, Mordecai has mentioned my name. Please beat him. This is what he's trying to do here. Oh, he has mentioned my name. Who are you, Jim Muhwezi?
My name is very important. I've worked very hard for it.
Oh, my name is very important. Imagine. He's not even trying to insult him. He's saying, hey, if we pass bad laws, they might end up even affecting you who belong to the criminal regime. For example, I was in cell with Jim Muhwezi. How is that even an insult? How is that a disrespect?
It should be used only when there is important substance.
By the way, they keep records those Luzira fellows. They showed me where Professor Gilbert Bukanya used to sleep. They showed me where Captain Michael Mukura used to sleep. They also showed me where Honorable Jim Wes Katugugu used to sleep.
Mentions it again. Jim Wes Katugugu.
That is the history of B2 in Luzira, and they remember details of each and everybody. If you want me to say something, they say when people are released, they leave their belongings for others, but for you went and picked back a 2-inch mattress. That they
now again, because it's like, okay, you want to sort of bully me, now let me go down to the gutters you want me.
said. Mr. Speaker.
Oh, is it in order to mention my name? Okay. That's not all. Ladies and gentlemen, I think I'll show you one more clip and then we'll go back to Rwabwogo and then we call it a show. Actually, one thing that he's got, I think, a character or a trait, call it a skill, he's got is his ability to confront whomever, bring any person before him, he's going to confront them. This is when he had a conversation or a debate with Museveni at Capital FM.
And you also have to check on board that they are urging, because if you ask for really, even in this sleep, he would say he wants Museveni.
Who is urging him to stay?
Is urging
his colleagues with whom they fought to come and liberate Uganda, they all have been asking him not to continue standing. Who is asking him? When the president came here, Nekesa,
he had Museveni in the studio. They were Museveni together in the studio.
Omona, Anite. Some of them were not even born. He came here when I was 12 years old. So therefore the point, Oscar, if you can allow me just one more second. Yes. First of all, that answer you will not get. But secondly, you cannot discuss service delivery without discussing President Museveni.
Okay.
Let me tell you one thing as I finish. The president this year in Parliament, because he's the Minister of Finance, he allocated the State House 200 billion shilling. 80 billion shilling is for him to donate. The one who is responsible for roads, for hospital, he also has money to go and giving around. That's why the other day I think some optimists outsmarted him. They made him carry a sack of money. And that was bizarre in the history of this country, to make a head of state carry money. And I know he will never repeat it. But then
Museveni is right there.
Then 1 month down the road, I saw him lining people in the State House and they were receiving boxes of money. The work of now Brigadier Narrow in the State House is distribution of money. I think the president, when he goes back to the time Binaisa was there, he must be angry with himself that actually he has surpassed Binaisa. State House was never a vote. It was a department under President's office. It now receives money. You have let me tell you, the day President Museveni will do this country a favor and stop promoting himself as a project. all of us will be celebrating, and I think I'll lead the choir to go and sing for him.
Okay.
Amazing. Incredible submission. Ladies and gentlemen, look, if you're a teacher out there, you have senior 6 students, or if you're at the university. I remember my high school days, we had a downtime where I would watch movies in the main hall. Please, there's going to be a place for movies. I appreciate a place for music, absolutely. But maybe later, when you can decide to be like, hey, I downloaded this show from YouTube, and you have it on your flash disk or cassette. I don't know how you're going to do it. Some of you actually have smart TVs. You can play YouTube direct. Stream this for the students. Show them how it is done. Show them that you have to confront power. Show them. Because they're the next leaders of our country. Show them people like Ssemujju Nganda. Tell them that you see him, he's seated. Museveni besides him, and is able to tell him that, hey, the moment you stop feeding your narcissism, this country will be headed on the right direction. That. Now, many people have said, oh, but why isn't Semujju arrested? He's told you he's been arrested before, and they'd be like, why isn't he killed? I don't know. But credit where credit is due. Haven't seen many people who are able to do that. So please, let's encourage people to look up to these people. The Ibrahim Ssemujju Nganda, the Joel Senyonyi of our days, the David Louis Lubonguya, the Kyagulanyi Ssentamu, the Dr. Chiza Besigye, the Dr. Stella Nyanzi. Name them. Go down and put them below. Write them. Who are these people you admire? And show them. Don't make entertainment only be movies and music or athletics. I appreciate that. But how about we be like, okay, my first year students, what we're going to do tonight, you're at the college, let's say university, we're going to look at the Oxford debate, or the Oxford University debate between Professor, let's say so-and-so, and is going to be mediated or moderated by, what's his name? Love him, Mehdi Hassan. And they watch that. That brain will be developed in that area. I'm not telling you what to do, but I just wish, what if I had that in school? And you don't have to have a lot of things to do this. You can buy a TV, connect it, and get a flash and connect. People are going to be like, Mordecai, you have now a mindset of America. You think everything is in America. Look, when I was in school, I went to a poor school. My high school teacher, Mr. Chimuli Patrick, did everything in his means to give us the best experience in high school. We were poor, but he would even go hire stuff with his own money. Like DVDs, and you have to enjoy. Sometimes he would I need to tell you about this man. If you want to know about this man, please go on and buy my book. It's right here. Again, now, commercial. Here we go. Short commercial break. Please go on and buy my book, The Odyssey of the Optimist, by Mordecai Murisa. It's on Amazon. Just type in Mordecai Murisa. See? The Odyssey of the Optimist. Order yourself a copy. And then you read about that gentleman, amazing, incredible human being, Mr. Chimuli Patrick, alongside Mr. Senkumbaisa, and a few others that made me what I am today. Okay, ladies and gentlemen, last clip I'll show you. This is Semujju disciplining Museveni stooge, Nabanja.
Right Honorable Speaker, I feel I should talk.
I feel I should talk. She abandons her speech and she's like, let me talk about this thing.
When I was appointed Prime Minister, my brother, he claims to be my friend. He ably went on TV and he claimed I cannot even manage a garbage company.
Okay. Shortly after Nabanja was appointed Prime Minister, Semujju went on TV and said, she can't even manage a garbage company. Okay. That was a little too tough, Semujju. But can you?
Right Honorable Speaker, I have been watching him on TV, castigating. I feel I want to ask him in front of everybody present.
Oh, I want to ask him in front of everybody present, okay?
Because I think enough is enough. What is it that you want from me as an individual?
Oh, what is it that he wants from me as an individual? Now you know what she's trying to do. This is a sexual insinuation. Unjagaza chinchukue. But this is when you lose a debate. Look, there's better ways. You have to learn how to handle debates or situations like this. But it's like, what do you want me to give you so that you leave me? See, like I said, they understand the insinuation. That's why they're screaming and shouting, because they know what she's trying to do.
Order. Order, Madam Speaker.
Honorable Speaker, I felt I must tell him in the face.
Personal issues.
Procedure, Madam Speaker. Procedure, please.
Order. Can everybody sit?
How can everybody sit? Okay, you get it, ladies and gentlemen. He went on to really shut her down. I enjoyed it. Now, like I said, the moment you decide to play this for your students, you have to play a role of a teacher. You tell them, hey, this is how you respond to this kind of stuff. You know what to do. I'm not telling you what to do. Anyways, ladies and gentlemen, I wanted to show you Ssemujju Nganda. Now, before I let you go, let's go back to this. None other than... I needed to show you this. This is when he shut down Museveni mouthpiece, Andrew Mwenda.
Let me because these people of the opposition are trying to keep up sentiment. Let me make the point. Besigye was in a meeting planning to kill Museveni in cold blood. Did this subject Museveni to due process? In fact, I think Museveni is a very humane person. Why? Because Museveni could have kidnapped or abducted him from Nairobi, killed him from there, and would never have been seen. If it was me trying to kill me, I have no... Without following due process, why should I follow due process? Hold it.
What's the due process of killing somebody? But listen to his argument. There's no proof for this. He says, Besigye was in a meeting to kill Museveni. Where's the proof? Why do you want to take your lip service as serious or gospel truth?
Imagine we can have a shouting match.
We can.
Yes, we can. So you want your man to kill Museveni, and Museveni should sit as
you have been abusing authority, Mwenda. You are in a chopper. You are in military uniform. And then Museveni kidnapped students from school and they are charged in courts of wrong that they are putting on a beret. How is that about abuse of authority? That's what you're talking.
You know, Andrew Mwenda screams, and you know what the game is trying to play here? Because Semujju raised a very important issue that, hey, you're saying that Besigye was trying to kill Museveni, which is against the law. Then Semujju is like, okay, we have so many NUP foot soldiers who are in prison because they were arrested, accused of wearing military gear like uniforms and stuff. But we have seen you several times. How come you've not been arrested? And then he goes on to say, how is that related to this? Down the head, what do you mean? We're talking about breaking the law. How come the law that you break every day, you never get repercussions for that? Yet you're saying, oh, if Besigye was breaking the law, he deserves to be killed. Where do you live?
Every case you come, you're always involved in the petty argument.
What is a petty? You're always involved in a petty? What is a petty?
Like you are attacking him, but he was arrested. When you are kidnapped, that's all that you do.
I am talking about
your lack of intellectual quality is not my problem. What you need to do, maybe go back to school or to your mother and be educated. Be educated. You are part of those who are here and whipping up sentiment and sounding stupid. Doesn't make anything. You have come and turned this debate into a shouting match. You want the shouting?
Imagine that gaslighting and projection, or you have turned this debate into a shouting match. You just screaming at the top of your voice at this moment, and you're saying, oh, we've turned it into a shouting match. You are screaming like an animal being killed. And then you're accusing me, and then you say, he went on to accuse him of lacking the intelligence to debate or to engage in an intellectual conversation. I don't understand. I don't think that modus operandi of screaming at the top of your voice is intellectual. Correct me if I'm wrong.
Then we can have
Go
it.
ahead.
Okay, and I'm very good
Nobody has
at
stopped
it. So I am going
So
to
you
tell
can
you,
show-
your man Besigye was plotting to murder Museveni. Was he using due process in that process?
Andrew, can I-
Was he subjecting Museveni to a court when he discusses that he wants to shoot down his
Andrew, can I ask-
Museveni is a human being. Museveni has, if I were in Museveni's shoes, I would not even have that man alive because he does not believe in due process. There is a process of removing a government. He does not respect it. So there is a process.
Listen now here to the question.
Which process
Why
did
Museveni-
Museveni follow to remove a government?
So
Which process did
it
he
doesn't
follow?
matter. Museveni succeeded.
does.
Treason is only treason when we
Which
don't
process
succeed.
did Museveni follow?
Oh, there's a due process to remove a government. And then he's like, okay, what due process did Museveni use to remove the government of Obote and Tito Okello to combine? It's like, oh, because he won. That is intellectualism there. So like, if you win, okay, we forget everything. Oh, so now because basically, quote unquote, didn't win, so now he's supposed to be killed? That's the intellectual debate he's having here.
Do you
When
not-
was he moving a government
Bessie
here?
did not succeed. Bessie did not succeed.
Okay.
Therefore, he's subject to the law which he has violated. Museveni's
gentlemen,
birthness is that he
gentlemen,
succeed. Bessie has failed. Here's the
gentlemen,
point. Listen, you're
hold
not
it,
going
Andrew.
to give this man
Andrew,
whatever
hold
to
it.
run roughshod
Yes.
of everybody.
No, hold it.
We should. Why are
Can
you?
I
Why
run
are
the
you
show?
and Bessie not discussing?
Now that's the tactic. He decides to a little bit restrain himself and let it scream because he's like, okay, now make a fool of yourself.
The substantive case of what Bessie was plotting. Why are you saying, how did you get this evidence? Does it matter?
But I think in a life, there's a moment to be like Ofono Opondo. Everything's going on. He's pressing his phone. Like he's not concerned.
Assuming I killed somebody and you stole the evidence or you bought it, does it matter how you got the evidence? The evidence is that the man was involved in a meeting to unleash violence in this country and kill.
Fake, zero proof, no nonsense. It's utter nonsense. Lastly, before we go, let's go back to this man that was handed his thing on a soup.
I'm tired of listening to Nganda and his other
You
groups.
have no option. I am elected to speak every day. So you'll have to listen to me until I am voted out.
But you shouldn't tell lies. Don't tell lies.
lie? They have asked you to speak about your export. You are speaking about Uganda. Are you exporting me?
He's allowed to speak about Nganda. But first
Yeah, let him
get
speak
into
about
it, and then you respond.
You call him speak about export. He starts with Uganda. So do you export me? So let him speak about his export.
Yeah.
If he wants me to engage in it.
Look at his face. He didn't know what he was walking into. When they told him, oh, you're going to be on the show with Ibrahim Ssemujju Nganda, he thought he's going to bring this smug, condescending, I am special. Ooh, I am a special guy. See me. I'm married to the daughter of Museveni. Okay. Nobody cares.
To engage in a debate about us, we can have it maybe at the conclusion of the show.
Okay.
So, Nganda, you're a very interesting person. So,
I thank God.
So, I'm tired.
I thank God. Ladies and gentlemen, I hope you're enjoying your Saturday. I'm really having fun. Let me stop here. Let me know what you think. My name is Molekai Burisa. I love this kind of conversations. You know, there's a thing, I don't understand where it comes from, over people, especially rich people, wealthy people in Uganda. There's a way they want to behave. Oh, see me. I even have a special way I talk. I even have some temperament. You know, there's a special demeanor. Look at me. This is how I talk. I'm a rich man. Like I've said, you've seen Museveni. Usually when he goes for international events, he's always coherent, cohesive, cogent. A very wonderful communicator when it comes to Uganda. Give me my coffee. Now, you know, in 1992, like Museveni, what are you doing? Why don't you behave the same way? when you are in the US or at the UN? Why don't you go be like, why? But because in his mind, he's like, now I am a king. See me. These are my subjects. This is how rich people behave. I can't waste all your time. I know you don't have anything to do. I can actually even take 20 minutes to take one sip on my coffee, and you are supposed to be here. You're not supposed to leave. Sad. Anyways, let me know what you think. Bye-bye for now.
Did you enjoy what you just watched?
I'm sure they did.
I'm going to guess that you did. How about you consider subscribing to Mordecai Marissa Live YouTube channel? Thank you.